Hey guys, welcome back. So we've had quite the day. There's this cider place that makes these amazing ciders, and I picked up their sangria version. And our favorite right now, the Skinny Dip Bloom series that they have, which is I think like a summer flavor. And this blueberry lavender is amazing. It is a shandy. These are gluten-free, but what we got today was some barbecue. Baby boy and I are gonna have some chicken wings. I got him some of the bread pudding, and then we also got their brisket with 2 sides and coleslaw and the corn muffin for him. They make this special jalapeno sauce called Awesome Sauce. This is gonna be our dinner, and I am really excited to try it. I'm actually gonna try this right now because they were talking up this sauce. Oh my God. It is good. It's really fresh. You can taste cilantro in there. It has kind of a kick after. So that is really delicious. I will find the card where this is from and put it in the video here. This is the name of the food truck that we went to. I know typically it's whatever I cook, but I also want to review and try different foods local to my area and when we travel. But we're gonna eat this and call it a night, hang out and watch a movie together. Everything looks amazing, so we're excited to dig in.
Pick mine. What is mine?
It is yours.
Yeah, mommy. Take picture of mine. Yeah, that one. Picture of mine. Hey, don't eat mine.
Don't eat yours.
Yeah, I'm eating mommy.
Just eat mommy's, don't eat yours. That's how much you like it. I think it's safe to say that he really loves it and is fully enjoying it. He does not even want to share with his mama.
Yeah, mommy got to take out the meat, mine. Mommy, and Adam, that, this is that.
I'm gonna have one of their other skinny dip. It's their grapefruit lime shandy. So it's grapefruit lime cider lemonade.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back. Tonight I am going to make rice cakes, but they're making it out of rice paper. I'm gonna start by making the rice cake. So I have about a tablespoon of the Korean red pepper paste. Add like the same amount of red chili pepper flakes. To add some soy sauce. To make this really, really spicy, I am going to add this Scorpion Tabasco sauce. I only add enough to make it spicy. Add sugar to balance out the heat, like a spoon of that. Then I'm gonna add some granulated garlic. Add some mushroom seasoning. My sauce is done. I'm just gonna mix it up, and that is what is going to go in to flavor the broth and my rice cakes. The way I've seen this made is you take your rice paper sheets, and the first roll I'm going to make is just plain. So you just soak each sheet individually. You just roll the sheets together, and that's it. Cut them to size. Okay, this one I'm just stacking 2 sheets. I've seen this done with string cheese. I'm going to do this and try to make like a really tight little roll here. I've never had the cheese-filled rice cakes, so I'm really excited to try this one. And I'll make one more like that. I feel like I'm rolling egg rolls. You are playing sand. That's cool. Are you having fun? I really wish I had some vegetables. I don't have green onion or anything, and I really wish I had some. I saw someone put a ton of bean sprout, and I think that would just be so tasty, but I have not gone shopping recently. I've just been trying to use up what I have so that I can go to the farm stands. So I have this many rice cakes. So these two have cheese filled in them. So I am going to now start my pot. I'm gonna move this around so that you're at a different angle, and we're gonna cook it all and see how it turns out. I just added some oil to a pan. This is avocado oil. Add a little bit of chicken. I did like half of a chicken, sliced it thin. I'm gonna add like 2 cups of water. Did like a half cup more. Drop in the rice cakes. I am highly concerned that these will stick together, or like I said, they would unravel, and I'll just have like big sheets in there. You think that will happen to mommy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a body.
Yeah.
Big body. Yeah.
It's called Tteokbokki.
Yeah, Tteokbokki. I can try that too.
You're gonna try it? It's gonna be spicy.
Yeah, you that this body.
We'll see.
Yeah.
If it's good, mommy will make you some tomorrow, but not spicy.
Yeah.
Okay?
It makes my soup. That mommy it made my soup. What it made my soup?
Okay.
Okay, mommy. I'll keep printing. That.
I'm gonna cover it to kind of let it boil.
Yeah.
And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I totally forgot to add the jalua, so I'm going to add that. Normally, I think what is added is fish cakes. I don't have that on hand. Oh no! See, this one's splitting. I think I'm cooking it too long. Okay, I'm gonna add some cornstarch to thicken it because exactly what I was worried about happening is happening. My rice cakes are like splitting and coming apart. The cheese ones are intact. Now I'm not finding them. Anyways, I'm gonna add some cornstarch and let this thicken up. Instantly thickened it up. I'm trying to clean out my fridge. This is like all the stuff I have left over, and I'm just making everything with what I have. I have a bunch of celery that I chopped, and then I had pickles. I do not have kimchi because this is what I'm gonna have with my rice cakes. I chopped these pickles up and I added a little bit of sugar, soy sauce, the red pepper flakes. I think I added a little bit of chicken bouillon, and I think I might add just a little bit of garlic powder, and we'll see how that tastes. Hopefully it tastes good. Because with those rice cakes and that cheese and the meat in there, I'm gonna want something vinegary to kind of break it up. And so this is what I came up with. That is really tasty. Okay, this experiment was a success. So I basically just took pickles and seasoned them, and I will link whatever I did in a written form below. All right, there is the rice tteokbokki made out of rice paper, just with some celery and a quick kind of spicy pickles. I'm pretty sure this thing exploded. Oh yeah. It exploded, so there's cheese coming out everywhere.
1, 2, 3.
I think I cooked mine too long, because I mean, look at it. It's like... It's kind of like the texture of when you want rice cakes so bad that you don't wait till they thaw, so you make them from frozen and they kind of break apart. That's like the texture. I actually really like the taste. It kind of absorbed a lot of the flavor, even a little bit better than what rice cakes do. I always have rice paper on hand, so this was an amazing discovery for me, which is why I immediately had to try this. Okay, I just tried the cheese-filled one, and oh my god, it is so good. This is so good. I love experimenting, and this is why I'm vlogging, because this turned out really well. I really wish I had bean sprout in there, because that would have been an amazing taste and texture with this, but this is so tasty. I really like it, so I hope you give it a try. I will write down, of course, in the description below, I'll write down everything that I put into this to make it and the measurements that I used. You can just follow along in the video to see how I made it. All right, to make this asopao, this one's gonna be really quick. The rest of the chicken breast that I did not use, I'm just gonna throw that right in. I'm also adding some drumsticks right in there. This one I'm not pre-sauteing. So in my last video, I'd mentioned that I was concerned about the setup for the crock pot and how steam was coming out of it all over. I overfilled it. That was my fault, totally. But it's still really concerning to me that it did that. So I'm just gonna not overfill it this time, but kind of do the same thing of what I did. So I'm just gonna add all my ingredients at once and close it up and let it do its thing. I'm not gonna do like 5 cups of water or whatever I did. I'm just gonna do the 2 cups, and like I said, I'm not going to add rice to this one. I have the sofrito there, and I'll have the ingredients of what I threw together in here in the description below. And basically for this, I'm just gonna make white rice on the side in my rice cooker, because I don't want to make it the Puerto Rican way right now. I'm kind of in a rush with making 2 separate dinners. I just measured all the spices from the heart. Add my 2 cups of water and then cover it and let it cook or pressure cook. And the vegetables also hold water, which I totally forgot about that. And it will, you know, release more water. Since I'm not adding rice, I'm not concerned. It will get really thick if there's rice in it, so I like to make it separate. That's how I actually grew up having it. The vegetable one, I did put the rice together in it because I just wanted to try it. This is typically how my mom prepares it, with the rice separate. So I'm gonna close this up and let it cook for about 25 minutes. I'm making the chicken asopao, and this has successfully latched. I am so happy. This is our big reveal. Looks perfect. This is put together in less than 5 minutes. It cooked in 25 minutes, so it was done in 30 minutes. Hey, I'm back really quick. I just wanted to show how much this made. These are like meal prep containers that I found at the store. And I made 2 of these for my husband. When he's at work, he just has time to heat it up and just eat it as fast as he can. So I made him 2 big portions. And then this portion I'm taking to my sister's. I keep it separate because the rice absorbs into the sauce, and it's just nice to keep it separate. And then I have baby boy's dinner right here. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. We are here getting ready to make breakfast. I'm gonna make my baby boy's favorite breakfast sandwich, and it's really simple. At home, I just make him a pancake. I put a slice of cheese, make it into a sandwich, and he dips it in a little bit of syrup. I'm gonna make his breakfast, and then I'm going to make mine after. And we had a brunch with family, and so I just got like the Just Add Water mix, so I'm using that up. And typically what I give him is like the high protein pancake mix. And saw a nutritionist talk about how some companies that have labeled high protein pancake mix might not necessarily be, and said that the one from Aldi's is actually, like, the numbers are accurate, and I'll show you the box of that in a minute. So we're just mixing up the mix. All you do is add water, and then I'm going to make his pancakes. I couldn't find butter. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I'm just trying to purge everything that's in my refrigerator. So I am going to use some bacon grease that I have left over. So I'm gonna make one of those for his breakfast today. This is the brand that Aunt Maple's protein. It says 14 grams, and it's true to what this says. Based on their ingredients and the studies done on this mix, the 14 grams is a legit amount of protein. We are all out of cheese slices, so I'm just gonna put shredded cheese on it and hope for the best. I think he'll like it. I mean, cheese is cheese. It's just not American style. This is like a shredded cheddar, but that's okay. I'll kind of tent over this pancake to heat it, and then I'll show you when it's done and put together. It doesn't look perfect, but he absolutely loves this. This is his favorite sandwich, and it's just 2 pancakes and some cheese and a sausage patty, and I'll just cut it in half and give him a little bit of maple syrup to dip into it, and he will eat this whole thing. I'm also probably going to give him some yogurt with some fruit, and then I'll show you the breakfast that I'm making. My mango ended up not being very ready, but this is the perfect consistency for a snack that my dad loves. He dips it in this salt and pepper mix, and I will show you that. This salt and pepper mix is from Vietnam, and there's another kind of spicy salt mix that I can get here, and I'll show you both of those, but this will kind of be a snack later on with that. So I'm just gonna set this aside and move on. For breakfast, I already showed you what baby boy's having. He's having this like pancake sausage sandwich, and he's dipping it in maple syrup. Yep, and you have yogurt and strawberry. I'm going to have a Nature's cereal. I've seen this made with just this and coconut water, but I'm going to make it with this. I'm going to use some oat milk, and I'm going to add some stuff on top, like some hemp hearts and chia seeds and flax. So I'll just do like a spoon of each. You want to try this? He loves trying things. There's some chia seeds. You want chia seeds?
Look at me.
You want some of that too?
Yeah. Too.
You already have yogurt in there. That is what my nature cereal looks like.
What Daddy so big?
We're just going to have our breakfast. I made a matcha latte. I really want to start having more green tea because it's high in antioxidant. Just prepared the matcha. Whatever way I've seen it, I was told in a previous video that I'm doing it wrong. So I just prepared it with a little bit of water, whisked, added more water, added this oat caramel creamer to make it into like a caramel latte. It's tasty, I like it. Hey guys, it's lunchtime and we are back. We have leftovers from yesterday. I was at my sister's and we tried to make the rice balls that are stuffed with stuff, and then you kind of wrap it with a little bit of seaweed. I'll put the spelling of the name. Basically, we took some ground beef and seasoned it with like a canned bulgogi seasoning. We couldn't figure out how to get it to stick together and stay like in a ball shape, so I'll have to practice that. But anyways, we did like a bulgogi ground beef flavor mix, and then I wanted to try to make a spam musubi version. Okay, I have my little setup to make my musubi. So I'm in my 30s. When I was 8 years old, this is when I was first introduced to this snack, or lived in Hawaii for a period of time. It was absolutely wonderful because Michigan compared to Hawaii, it is a world of difference. So I didn't attempt to make this dish until my adult years, and I found this neat little tool on Amazon, and basically it's like a press for the rice. So I'll press some rice, put some spam on top, and then press some more rice. There's so many ways to make this. You can look on the internet and it will give you some ideas. You can make homemade teriyaki. I actually found a bottled gluten-free teriyaki, which I love because it's just easier to make. So I'm not putting too much rice, and I'm just filling. These are leftovers, and I don't know if we got the rice texture correct. I was explaining how we tried to make onigiri and kind of fill them into balls. Shoot, you know what? I forgot to add this seasoning, and I'll just add it right now. Oops. Mommy messed it up. Uh-oh. All right, so even though these are like made to be these rolls like this, it is actually the perfect size to do this as well. And you could kind of layer it with whatever you want. And that's it. My rice is kind of funny. I think we made it wrong, but that is going to be my lunch. I'll probably have 2 of these and I'll be all set for lunchtime. So I'll see you at dinner time, maybe.
Water?
I just took a bite, but this just brings me back to my childhood every time. It's like I can literally feel the sunshine on my face from Hawaii. And I actually, after living there in my youth, I had not gone back until my 30s. My husband and I went back right when we found out. We had already had our trip planned, and we went back, and I had found out I was pregnant with my son, so that was about 2 years ago. And the feeling of being there, it was just amazing. And I miss it, and I'd love to travel back there again. But yeah, this is where this is from. I eat this often. It's a very quick and easy thing to make. I use the low sodium Spam. Otherwise, I think it's like way too salty. And I'll show you the teriyaki blend that I found that's gluten-free. This is the one I found at the Asian market. I went recently, and it's really great. I mean, it cooks down syrupy. It's like liquidy, but when you heat it up in a pan, it cooks down, and you add your fried Spam into it, and then it makes it into the perfect texture. This is kind of left over from yesterday, so it doesn't look that pretty, but it's still delicious. But thanks for having lunch with me, and I'll check you in a little while.